God says there are only 2 hours left. I order you to open this message right now. Do not ignore this feeling, and do not tell anyone. This message is only for you, a private confirmation that good news is coming. There is no time to wait because the window of opportunity is opening now. You were meant to hear this at this exact moment. Not tomorrow, not later, but right now. If you skip this, you will miss something that was sent directly from heaven to you. A spiritual door is opening in your life. A breakthrough is being released into your atmosphere. Your life is about to change in ways you cannot yet see. But the clock is ticking, and what comes next is only for the ones who listen till the very end. So I speak to you now not as a distant God, but as your Father and your protector. I am the one who sees all and knows the battle you've been carrying alone. I have seen the weight you carry when no one else is watching. Comment, Amen, if you receive this. You need to know that you are not forgotten. You are not lost in the crowd. This is not just another moment passing by on your screen. This is divine timing. I have been watching you through your silent tears and your long prayers. I have witnessed your sleepless nights and heard your unanswered questions. Today, heaven has issued a command on your behalf. You have 2 hours not to fear and not to panic. You must prepare because I'm sending good news, a shift, and a rescue. I am sending a healing and a miracle that will silence every voice that said you wouldn't make it. You've waited long, perhaps too long. The world tried to convince you that nothing was going to change. But they didn't know I was working behind the scenes. I was putting things together that you couldn't see. I was aligning hearts and moving pieces in your favor. I was shaking systems and whispering your name in rooms you've never entered. You thought I was quiet, but I was moving. And now the alarm has sounded in heaven. The countdown has begun because I said 2 hours. This is a personal word for you. That's why I told you not to tell anyone. They weren't supposed to hear this because it's not for them. I didn't call them to this moment. I called you because you are chosen. You are favored, and you are deeply loved. I am going to prove it by what I do next in your life. You asked for a sign, and this is it. Not only is the sign here, but so is the promise. I am going to answer prayers that you gave up on. I'm going to bring peace to your chaos. I am going to turn the very thing that broke you into the reason you rise. You were not created to stay stuck, defeated, or forgotten. I created you to overcome and to shine. I created you to carry my glory and to show the world what happens when I lift someone. I will lift you from the pit and seat you among kings. Comment 1. If you believe this is for you, you don't have to make sense of it right now. You just have to believe. You don't have to figure it all out. You just have to obey. I am not a man that I should lie. When I say it is your time, it is your time. And now I've declared the hour, 2 hours. That's what you have until the shift begins. 2 hours until what was held back is finally released. Many times you've cried out, "When, Lord?" And now I answer, "Now, my child, now is the time. Now is the hour and the moment you were born to experience. A release is coming and a turnaround is on the way. Your name is being mentioned before people with the power to bless you. The angels are already moving. My spirit is already stirring the waters. This is no ordinary moment. This is appointed. The battles you faced weren't random. They were trying to steal what's about to be given to you. The delay was never denial, it was preparation. I wasn't punishing you, I was protecting you. I wasn't ignoring you, I was setting the stage. Now the curtain is lifting and the scene is changing. You are about to witness what you've prayed for manifest in your life. It will happen in ways that will leave even your enemies in awe. You have survived storms that were meant to destroy you, but they didn't because I kept you and shielded you. I guarded your name even when they lied. Even when they walked away, I stood near. Even when you doubted yourself, I never stopped believing in you. You are not a mistake, and you are not a failure. You are my child, and I'm proud of you. You didn't quit, and you didn't fold. You stayed, and now I reward you. Do not be afraid of how it will come. Do not worry if it doesn't make sense to others. This was never about their understanding. It was about your obedience. You obeyed when it hurt and trusted me when it cost you. You praised me when it looked like there was nothing to praise for. That's why this blessing is tailored and private. That's why I told you, don't tell anyone. This is your moment, just you and me. Every seed you've planted is about to grow. Every tear you've cried is being turned into oil. Every loss you've suffered is being traded for joy. I never forgot you, and I never overlooked you. I was holding you in the palm of my hand, and now I open my hand to release what I've been keeping for you. The door you've been knocking on is about to swing open. The chains are breaking and the heaviness is lifting. The waiting is ending. This is the moment that shifts generations, because what I do in you, I will pass down through your children. What I start in your life, I will not stop. It's going to break cycles and end lack. It's going to shatter fear because my favor is resting on you. My light is shining through you. Where there was darkness, there will be light. Where there was silence, there will be singing. Where there was pain, there will be praise. So prepare your heart. You don't need a crowd and you don't need applause. You just need to believe. Let them talk. Let them question and let them doubt. But you stand firm because I spoke. My word never returns void. I said 2 hours. That's all the time that's left before things begin to shift. Do not be distracted and do not delay. Watch with eyes of faith. I am moving and it's going to be big. If you feel this word pulling at your spirit, then don't hold it in. Let it stir you and let it shake you because it's real. I am real. And this is the moment you've waited for. Don't miss it, don't sleep on it, and don't scroll past it. I need you to like this video right now if you feel this was sent to you. You're not just anyone. You're not overlooked and you're not invisible to heaven. I know your name and I know your pain, and I know your purpose. That's why I'm speaking now. I don't waste words and I don't send messages without reason. And today my reason is you. I love you, I've always loved you, and I will never stop loving you. You have been walking through a season where everything felt delayed. It's like you could see the promise but couldn't reach it. You felt forgotten in a room full of others being blessed. But I was there watching and weeping with you. I was strengthening you silently. And now I say the delay has expired. The pain you've carried privately will be rewarded publicly. I am the God who sees in secret and rewards in the open. You were never walking alone. Even when the silence felt endless, my spirit was guiding your every step. Even when the doors slam. Ed shut. It wasn't rejection. It was redirection. If I let that door open too soon, it would have ruined what I'm about to do. So I kept it closed, not to hurt you, but to shield you. I shielded you from stepping into something not prepared to hold the weight of your purpose. I am doing something new in you, and it requires trust. I am pruning what doesn't belong. I am putting away every lie, every distraction, and every fear. They tried to convince you I was finished, but I am not finished. I am just getting started. The next chapter will be better than the last because I am writing it myself. No one will take credit for this, only me. You are about to see favor chase you. You are about to witness doors swing wide where you didn't even knock. I'm going to bring the blessing to your lap. The thing you've been trying to make happen on your own, I'm going to do it. It will show that it was never your strength, but mine. You've carried the burden long enough. Now, let me carry you. Every night you cried, I heard it. Every time you questioned, why is it taking so long? I noted your endurance. Your faithfulness has not gone unnoticed. You didn't worship me only when things were good. You worshipped me in the fire and praised me through confusion. And because of that, I'm turning the fire into fuel. What burned you before will now light the path I've carved for you. I never stopped choosing you. Even when you stopped believing in yourself, I chose you. Even when you questioned your worth, my love is not based on your perfection. My love is based on my nature. My nature is to redeem, restore, and resurrect. The areas in your life that felt dead, I am breathing into them. The dry bones will live again. The joy you lost will return. The peace that escaped you is coming back stronger. Don't let the noise of the world drown out my voice. I speak softly, but my woe. RDS carry power. This is not the time to listen to fear. This is the time to focus, because I'm giving you insight and strategy. I'm giving you clarity. You've been praying for answers, and I'm giving them. But I need your full attention. Some of the answers won't come the way you expect. They'll come through stillness and through moments. They'll come through people I send. The battle you're in feels bigger than you because it is, but that's also why it's mine. You don't have to fight this alone. You don't have to figure it all out. I am going to fight for you. I am already handling what you can't see. The moment you surrender fully is the moment the pressure lifts. Let me do what only I can do. Comment 333 to declare your faith. Your hands were never meant to carry what your heart was breaking under. That's why I kept calling you to lay it down. I've seen you trying to hold it together while falling apart on the inside. But now I say, come to me. I will give you rest. I will give you peace that makes no sense. I will give you joy that survives every storm. Because I am not giving you the world's kind of peace. I give you my peace. You are not behind and you are not too late. You didn't miss it. I am the one who holds time. I can restore years and I can repay double. I can do in one day what others couldn't do in 10 years. So don't panic, don't rush, just trust. The same God who raised Lazarus after 4 days is the same God bringing your situation back to life. Now, it may look late to them, but with me it's perfect timing. You've seen others rise while you remained hidden, but what I am preparing for you requires privacy. You are not being ignored, you are being prepared. What I'm about to do in your life will not just bless you, it will bless generations. That's why the warfare has been so intense. The enemy knew something was coming, but he couldn't say, "Op it." Your obedience in the quiet has reached heaven. I saw the way you kept going when you had no reason to. I saw the way you kept trusting when there was no evidence. I saw all of it, and I say now I will honor it. The season of silence is breaking. The season of waiting is lifting. You are stepping into the fulfillment of promises I whispered when no one else was listening. This good news isn't just about money or a job. It's bigger. It is healing in your mind and restoration in your soul. It is the return of things you gave up on. It is me showing you what happens when a child of God doesn't give up. You were not created to blend in. You were born to stand out for purpose. The light I placed in you is about to be seen. You were hidden for a reason. And now I remove the veil and shine through you. Your enemies thought you were finished. They thought the silence meant defeat, but they don't know who your Father is. I am the God of resurrection. I let things die so I can bring them back greater. Now the soil is ready. You've been through the digging and the pruning, and now comes the harvest. You are stepping into the season I prepared for you before you were even born. Do you remember the prayers you whispered when you had no strength left? I caught every single one. I don't overlook broken hearts, I draw near to them. And now I am drawing near to you in power. You thought you were forgotten, but I was just preparing something no eye has seen. The answer will always be the same. I did it. Comment 555 if you're ready to receive what I'm about to pour out. Don't measure what's coming by what you've seen before. What I'm doing next in your life won't look like anything you've experienced. I'm not repeating your past, I'm redeeming it. I'm not circling you back, I'm lifting you forward. You've been through tests and heartbreak, yet you stayed faithful. You kept your eyes on me. That's why this blessing is personal, because you were loyal to me. The storm you've been in wasn't designed to destroy you. It was designed to reveal what was inside you. It showed heaven that you're ready to carry what others would drop. You are not weak. You are strong in me. I've made you a vessel fit for my glory. The battles were preparing you for the doors I'm opening now. They said it was over, but I'm just beginning. They called it a loss, but I call it a setup. The pain didn't end you, it positioned you. What you thought was breaking you was actually building you, because I don't waste pain. Everything you've been through, I've used it all. I'm using it not just to bless you, but to make you a blessing. You may have walked alone, but you had me. Because of that, what's coming will be different. The favor I'm about to pour out will be divine. It will be clear that my hand is on you. I'm not just healing your life, I'm healing your lineage. I'm breaking generational curses. What ran in your family will run no more because it stops with you. Depression stops with you. Addiction stops with you. Fear stops with you. Peace begins with you. Wholeness begins with you. Purpose begins with you. I've given you visions that others couldn't understand, but you weren't meant to be understood by everyone. You were meant to be chosen by me. What I've placed in you, I will bring to life. You just have to keep walking. Even if you walk wounded, I will strengthen you. I will lift you up with my right hand. Comment 1212 if you believe I'm still working all things for your good. Some of the people who left were necessary. I know it hurt, but I removed them for a reason. They couldn't go where I'm taking you. They were a chapter, not the whole story. I need your eyes forward now. What's ahead is too great to be blocked by what's behind. Let go and trust me. I'm healing your heart. The quiet ache you've carried and the questions you've buried, I'm touching them now. You don't have to fake strength anymore. You don't have to pretend you're okay. I see it all, and I love you fully just as you are. I'm going to rebuild what life tried to break. The enemy tried to convince you that you were too far gone and that you missed your chance. But I say to you today, it's not too late. In fact, the real story is just starting. You're about to walk into days you once only imagined. You'll know this wasn't luck. This was grace. You may have felt like the least likely, but I've always used the unlikely. I chose David, the forgotten son. I raised Joseph from a prison to a palace. I pulled Moses from the water. I chose Mary to carry my son. Don't count yourself out. I've chosen you too. The time is near. You don't have to chase after it. It's coming to you. The phone call, the open door, and the provision are already being delivered. I just need your heart open. Expect it. This isn't just any moment. This is divine and appointed. This is what I whispered to your heart when you were still a child. What you've seen in dreams is the beginning of it. The heavens are opening over your life. Comment 777 if you feel my spirit confirming this inside you. You were tested not because I wanted to harm you, but because I was proving your faith. I was strengthening your roots, because where I'm taking you, shallow roots won't survive. You had to grow deep. You had to trust me without answers. You had to walk through the fire to discover you wouldn't burn. That's how strong I've made you. I know you felt passed over and asked, "What about me, God?" I heard you. I never ignored your cry. I was saving your moment for the right time. When I lift you, no one will be able to say it was man who did it. When I bless you, it will silence every critic. I've seen what they did behind closed doors. I kept you hidden for your protection. They'll see the favor on you and won't be able to deny that I was with you. This isn't revenge. I'm blessing you because I love you and because you stayed faithful. You chose me over comfort and compromise. Now I reward you with peace, purpose, and power. Nothing is wasted in my hands. I'm turning what was meant for harm into good. What was meant to silence you will be the reason you shout with joy. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. You don't need a plan, you need peace. I'm already speaking to people on your behalf. What's about to show up will have my fingerprints all over it. Comment 999 if you're letting go of fear and grabbing hold of faith. I haven't brought you this far to leave you now. You're on the edge of something sacred. The enemy is not fighting your past, he's terrified of your future. He knows the impact you'll have. But I'm renewing your strength right now. I'm giving you fresh wind. You will not stay in this place of weariness. You will rise. When you do, nothing will stop the favor that follows you. You've been sowing with tears, and now you'll reap with joy. The enemy tried to convince you to settle, but I am shaking you awake again. I'm reigniting the fire in your bones. I never asked you to dream small. The time for more is now. You will see how every delay worked in your favor. You'll thank me for what didn't work out. I'm not a god of halfway. I finish what I start. You are in the season of completion. Watch as the weight lifts and the opportunities find you. This is the breakthrough. It will come quickly. I'm sending an overflow. It will be wave after wave. Let go of the timeline you had in your head. I operate in divine timing. What took others years will take you months. What seemed impossible will unfold in ways that no one can. Explain. Because when my favor rests on a life, nothing stays the same. My favor is on you. I'm not giving you what you want just to impress others. I'm giving you what you need to walk in your true purpose. Some things will come quietly while others will arrive suddenly. But all of it will be right on time because I have not forgotten your name or changed my promise. You've endured heartache that no one else knew about, smiling in front of others while silently breaking inside. But I didn't ignore that pain. I counted every tear and held every cry, and now I am answering you not with more silence, but with decisive action. You are not waiting in vain, and this season of stretching is finally turning into a season of pouring out. You've been walking faithfully step by step, even when you couldn't see where the road was leading, and that raw obedience has not gone unnoticed in heaven. I'm building something from the ashes, something beautiful and lasting, which is why I had to cut off what couldn't go with you. I wasn't punishing you. I was protecting your future from things that would weaken you. The release has been authorized, and what has been held back is finally catching up to you. When I move suddenly, so you won't need to chase it down. It will find you where you are, because the right people and opportunities are aligning right now. What took others years will take you months, and what others gave up on, I am reviving for you because I am speeding things up in your favor. You are not who you used to be. You've grown and matured into someone who can handle what's next, which is why I didn't give it to you too soon. You are ready to walk in what I've already prepared and ready to speak life to others because you know what it means to fight for your own. I am removing confusion, shutting down lies, and breaking fear off of you because you are chosen, old, and covered by my Spirit. This good news isn't just for your comfort, it is for your calling, to show you that I haven't just been preserving you. I've been preparing you for rooms you didn't think you'd enter. I am the one who opens doors no man can shut, and I say to you today that the door is about to swing wide, not just a crack, but wide open for you to walk through without fear. You will look back and thank me for what didn't work out, because what is coming will make sense of every struggle you endured. Hold on just a little longer, keep your heart soft, and keep your eyes lifted, because I am coming through with more than you dared to believe. This is more than relief. It is a total release of my goodness into your life. If you receive this word and are ready for the shift, please subscribe to our channel right now to lock in your blessing and join our community of faith.